it's Amanda with Texas Surrogacy, and today's question is, what are some things a surrogate or intended parents should be asking during a match meeting? And honestly, there's not too much that you really have to ask per se, but it's more about going over some topics or difficult topics that you want to make sure that you're on the same page about. And with Texas Surrogacy, there will always be a staff member involved, whether that's in person or if you guys are doing a video conference, a video match meeting, a staff person will also be present. So we like to go over things like communication, like how you like to communicate, like you will never answer a phone call, you only text, you would rather do emails, how often you want to do it, every week, every month, after every appointment. So that brings us to appointments. If you have an appointment, do the intended parents plan on coming to the appointment? Is the surrogate okay with them coming to the appointment? How many appointments do you plan to be at? How do you want to communicate about that? So just the involvement throughout the process as well. Another big thing is social media. So whether the surrogate or the intended parents want to post pictures or part of their journey or part of the process on social media, is that okay with them? Should names not be excluded? You don't want pictures of baby bumps? All of those things need to be included. So pictures, do intended parents want pictures during the process? Does the surrogate want to take pictures during the process? Do you want pictures in the delivery room? Do you want pictures after birth? What kinds of things like that as part of the process are important to each of you? Another tough topic is termination. So where you stand on that, if the intended parents want the choice to terminate, what your lines or guidelines are for termination, whether it depends on doctor recommendation. It may depend on the number of embryos that you're transferring and multiples, and if you're open to selective reduction or not. Just knowing your perspective and being at least on similar perspectives is super important for termination. There again, delivery room, who can be in the delivery room, how many people are in there, do you want pictures, do you not want pictures, what are the expectations of the day? As we all know, babies are unpredictable, and that situation can definitely be unpredictable, but just being on similar pages or knowing generally what you would expect for that day is important. And then after the birth, if you want to see the baby, if the surrogate wants their children to meet the baby, just kind of in general how that process is going to look and what everybody is expecting. And for the relationship afterwards, if the intended parents plan to keep in touch with the surrogate, send pictures, that kind of fun thing. Last but not least is additional or special requests. So maybe the intended parents want the surrogate to take a specific prenatal vitamin. Maybe the surrogate doesn't want to take certain vitamins, certain kinds or brands, just depending on their health or their viewpoints. It could be dietary requests. It could be electronic requests, like I don't like the cell phone on your body or your laptop on your lap, that kind of thing. So any of those things are important to discuss and just talk about during the match meeting so that everybody's on the same page. This is a relationship that is going to last for about a year typically, whether it's a close one or not. Just being on the same page and being able to listen and understand each other is super important. So if you ever have any questions, if you're concerned about a match meeting or what the process is, please reach out to us. And if you have any other questions, we would love to help. And I will talk to you next week. Bye.